Charlie Kirk's accused killer faces justice live. On September 10, 2025, a single rifle shot at Utah Valley University ended the life of political activist Charlie Kirk. Now the stage is set for a historic trial. The man accused of pulling the trigger, 22-year-old Tyler Robinson, is facing charges of aggravated murder, and the legal battle that will determine his fate is about to begin. Prosecutors have promised voluminous evidence, and in this video, we're breaking down what to expect as this case heads to court. For those just catching up, Tyler Robinson is charged with the targeted assassination of Charlie Kirk. He faces 7 counts, including aggravated murder with a capital enhancement, which alleges he specifically targeted Kirk for his political beliefs. Prosecutors have already announced their intention to seek the death penalty, raising the stakes as high as they can go. This trial isn't just about one man's guilt or innocence. It's a case sitting at the volatile intersection of politics and justice. Soon the courtroom doors will open and the fight for justice will begin. The prosecution, led by Chief Deputy Attorney Chad Grunander, has made it clear they believe this was a meticulously planned assassination. They have repeatedly used the word voluminous to describe the evidence they've gathered. This evidence is expected to include the high-powered rifle used in the attack, DNA evidence, and a series of text messages that prosecutors say reveal Robinson's motive and connect him to the crime. In fact, Utah County Attorney Jeff Gray has already mentioned a note Robinson allegedly left for a partner, stating he had the opportunity to kill Kirk and was going to take it. The prosecution's narrative is clear. They intend to prove this was a politically motivated act of violence beyond a reasonable doubt. Facing this mountain of evidence is Robinson's newly appointed legal team. It's led by Utah attorney Catherine Nestor and includes 2 seasoned California attorneys, Michael Burt and Richard Novak, who have experience in high-profile and capital cases. While they haven't laid out their full strategy, pretrial hearings suggest they will focus on intent and motive. They'll likely argue that the prosecution's evidence, especially the text messages, is being taken out of context. Their goal will be to dismantle the capital enhancement that makes this a death penalty case, aiming to save their client's life by challenging the why of the crime, not necessarily the who or what. The defense has requested more time to review the massive amount of discovery, signaling they're preparing for a complex fight. What are your thoughts as both sides prepare for trial? Does the prosecution's promise of voluminous evidence sound like a closed case, or do you think the defense can create reasonable doubt about Robinson's motive? Let us know in the comments below and make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. We'll be here to cover every development as this case unfolds. This isn't just a murder trial. It's a moment of national significance. The judge, Tony Graff, has been clear that Robinson is presumed innocent and has vowed to protect his constitutional rights at every stage. He's emphasized his duty to ensure a fair and impartial administration of justice. At recent hearings, Robinson appeared remotely, and his next court date is set for October 30th, where he is expected to appear in person. That hearing will be a key step in determining the timeline for a preliminary hearing, where a judge will decide if there's enough evidence to proceed to a full trial. As we look toward the upcoming court dates, all eyes are on the pretrial motions and what they reveal about each side's strategy. Will the defense challenge the admissibility of the text messages or the DNA evidence? How will the prosecution continue to build its case for a capital conviction? The legal maneuvering has already begun, with the defense filing sweeping requests for access to all of the state's evidence. The battle lines are drawn. The prosecution has promised a mountain of evidence. The question now is whether it will be enough to secure a death sentence. We'll be here to cover it every step of the way.